up, y'all? So I've gone to Ulta again. I basically live there at this point. Anywho, so I want to show you guys some of the things that I got. They were having a sale and I needed to get a few things, so why not take advantage of the sale? And girl math is when you have to do a split payment, so whatever the cash is that you have on hand, you don't count that as being spent even though you're spending it. You only count the money that you spend on your card. So technically I saved like 60 bucks. It makes sense to me, okay? So let me show you guys what I got. I got the Elemis Pro Collagen Black Cherry Cleansing Balm. I really do love this balm. Something that I have been dealing with in my 30s is hormonal acne. It's not fun. It's not cute. I do not like it. I did not even deal with this when I was a teenager. So it's like new territory for me. And when I tell you I was having a breakout and I used this, and literally the next day, my skin was so clear. It was so clear. I was like, and I had like the travel size of it. So I was like, I got to get the large size. So it's very clean. I love the packaging for it. The texture is just very creamy, very smooth. But I would recommend this if you're struggling with hormonal acne, that time of the month, luteal phase acne, you need like a good cleanser. This also serves as a good makeup remover. So that's one of the reasons why I love it as well. I went into Ulta the other day. I was looking for my concealer. Y'all know like I'm particular about my concealer, and you know I'm a MAC girl. MAC me down, okay? So MAC discontinued they've been discontinuing the concealers that I love for some reason, and I don't know if it's like a personal attack towards me. Like they're like, okay, we know Portia really likes this, let's discontinue it. Like, what's y'all problem? What did I do to you? So back in the day, MAC had this pot concealer. My color is an NC45. So it served the purpose for brightening under your eyes. It was also a really good skin tone match. So like if you wanted more like a natural look, if you didn't want it to be like where, you know how some people, they want their concealer to be lighter if they know they're going to be doing like this deep contour and all of that. But like for your everyday look, if you just wanted to kind of match your skin but also brighten up under your eyes and color correct any dark spots, this MAC pot concealer that they had, it was like a creamy pot concealer. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. I don't know why they discontinued it. But when I tell you that concealer was like the very first concealer that my mom put me on. She put me onto that concealer when I was like in high school, and that was pretty much all I would wear. Like I would just wear like concealer and lip gloss and mascara, because what else did you need if you had that MAC pot concealer? Well, for some reason they discontinued it a few years ago, and it's been really hard trying to find like the right concealer for me since then. So MAC had this 24-hour smooth wear studio fix, and it was like this prolonged wear, so all the things, and I like that. It was more of a liquid versus like a cream, which is what I have been used to. This was more like it was a smooth liquid concealer type of thing, but it was smooth, and I was using that and I loved it. I was like, okay, this could give me a little replacement. They discontinued it. I went to Ulta, they discontinued it. They replaced it with the Luminous concealer. So let me show you the type of concealer that I have now that I'm using, and I like it, but at this point I feel like let me not like it too much, because if I like it too much, MAC is going to discontinue it. So let me just kind of act like I don't. It's kind of like being in a relationship with a guy. You don't want to act like you like him too much, because if you act like you like him too much, then he picks up on it, then he might end up switching up on you. So you kind of got to play it cool. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like, let me play my energy cool. I like it, but I got options. But let me show you what I got. MAC Radiance. This is the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. It's in my shade. I absolutely like this concealer. I don't want to say that I love it, but I do like it very much. She is giving what needs to be given. I love the packaging of it. It's very cutesy, very classy. I love like a timeless, classy look, not just from my outfits, but also with my cosmetics. Like the containers that my cosmetics come in, I am more drawn to like that over trendy, not that the trendy ones can't do what needs to be done, but like I'm more drawn to that. Even though I like her, maybe even love her, right? I gotta have options. I gotta have options because, oh, yeah. I was in Ulta the other day and this girl had put me on to NARS. Now, this is NARS in the shade Walnut. This is their pot concealer and it reminds me so much of the throwback matte concealer that I used to get back in the day. When I tell you, it is so beautiful. It goes on smooth and creamy, but it's a soft matte concealer. And I think that it works really great for correcting dark spots. So like if you have any dark spots or any blemishes that you just want to color correct to match your skin, I think this works really, really good. So this is what it looks like coming out of the package. I'm trying not to show my broken nail. I have to fix it, but this is what she looks like coming out of the package. She's clean, she's pretty, very smooth and creamy. So I'm wearing her right now on my chin and I have some dark spots on my chin. Like I said, hormonal blemishes. In my 30s, it's just a different ball game than what it was when I was a teenager. I don't know what's happening. Like I'm just like, Lord. But anywho, I used it when I was in the store and I walked out the store and I could not stop thinking about it. I was like, I gotta go back. I gotta go back and I gotta go get it. Because at the time, I only picked up this. I had only picked up my, the matte concealer, the rebrand, I really did like it, but the way that this NARS concealer covered my blemishes, oh, I loved it. Now, the girl in the store, she told me, she was like, now, if you wear this NARS concealer under your eyes, she was telling me that it creases. So she did not recommend wearing it under your eyes. She actually recommended that I stick to my MAC concealer to wear under my eyes. But she was telling me that this right here, the NARS concealer, is really good for like, if you just want to go in, clean up some blemishes, color correct it, make it match your tone. If you're anything like me, oftentimes, not even sometimes, oftentimes, I'm doing my makeup in the car. Like I'm doing it on the go. Like it's a beautiful day if I have time to sit down in front of the mirror and really get glammed up before I go. Most of the time, whenever I'm doing that, it's because I'm getting ready to go into the studio or I've got content day, something that's going on to that nature. But like on my everyday outings, running errands, going to the gym, going to work, like I'm not wearing a full face. Like I'm just not. I'm not wearing full face foundation, translucent powder, powder blush, liquid blush. Like I'm not doing that on my everyday look. It's just not practical for me. And so I need to wear makeup that can really just be on the go with me. And so I like the idea that when I'm on the go, I'm not wearing a full face. I just want a concealer that can just hit up the spots that I needed to hit up. I like the idea of this NARS going in there, hitting up any spots that I want to color correct, make it match my skin tone, going in there, hitting up my concealer where it needs to go, putting on a little bit of tinted blush. Sometimes I'll do like the liquid tint. Instead of like an actual blush, I'll do like the liquid tint and a little mascara. Brush my eyebrows up. I kind of keep it a little bit more simple because I just, may not have the time to do a full face. The next thing that I got from Ulta is my e.l.f. mascara. This is the Lash and Roll Mascara, curling and lifting. Now, what I will say about e.l.f. mascara, I have tried other brands. I've even tried like the fancy mascara from Chanel. I did like the Chanel mascara. I've also tried the Fenty Beauty mascara, but this e.l.f. mascara is something that I'm like, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. It's super affordable. This was $6 and it gets the job done. So yeah, get her. The next thing that I got today in my Ulta haul, didn't even realize that this was turning into a haul, but I guess it is. So skincare, you know, skincare is a thing. You have to have a good cleanser, right? You got to have a good cleanser to get rid of the makeup and things like that, really cleanse those pores out. But then you also have to have a good moisturizer and a good SPF. And so I got the Black Girl sunscreen. I got the SPF 50. This is the mineral combo. So this is sunscreen for my face and my body. It's water resistant, lasts up to 80 minutes. I'm gonna be using this underneath my makeup before I apply my makeup. This will be something that I'll use as a good sunscreen and a good moisturizer. I wanted a 2-in-1. I'm not necessarily like one of those girlies that will buy product just for the sake of buying product because of a name brand. I will still use my Noxzema, okay? Noxzema. I love me some Noxzema. I will still use that to give myself a good deep cleanse. You just gotta do what works for you. Like when you find a product that works for you, it has been like clinically tested, clinically proven. So the last thing that I got, I am an Urban Decay setting spray type of girl. So I got the all-nighter spray. I got it in a travel size. Normally I get the large one. I already have a big bottle of the large one. I've got some left already in there. So I was like, well, let me just get this, which is the travel size. Like I said, I'm mostly doing my makeup in the car. For some reason, I find myself doing my makeup in the car. So I was like, this works, travel size. For when I'm on the go, it just fits perfectly in my makeup bag. And that way I can keep my big one at the house, because lately I've been taking my big one and putting that one in my purse and carrying it on the go. But I'm like, no. So this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Natural Makeup Setting Spray. I've been using this for years. I recommend it. I also recommend the MAC setting spray. Like MAC has a good matte setting spray. It just really depends on what type of look that you want. It works for me. Do what works for you, okay? Like I'm not saying that, you know, these are just some of the beauty hacks, beauty secrets that I've been doing that works for me. Figured I would share. But anywho. Arkansas. Clearly I got more countries. Yeah, it's made for vlogging. Oh, the latest one is? Please don't convince me a reason to. Let me see. I've been trying so hard. I'll say this later.
The girls are eating good too. Really good. We have the spicy meat. We have our flights. And now we're about to take flight and eat this food. Yeah, after we say our grace. Portia, lead us. Lord. Oh, that's pretty good portion. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh wait, I just got
Let's see what she got.
Find life, new reasons. Pray for the soul lost. Find hope, find strength, find freedom.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So as you can see, I am a girly girl. I started doing my press-on nails at home because, let's keep it real, the cost of going to the nail salon every 2 weeks, it is getting expensive. It costs just as much to get a feel as it does to get the full set fresh. So with that being said, I decided that I was going to save me some money and do it myself. Besides, anytime I've gone to the nail salon and asked them to do it, they can never get my shape right and I end up not liking something about my nails. So I figured that let me just try to do it myself and can't go wrong. Well, I kind of did go wrong with a few things, but I learned those things along the way. I learned number one, the Amazon kit that I got for my press-on nails. Next time, I'm just going to order the nails. I didn't need the full kit. I also learned that instead of the one finger UV lamp, to go ahead and order a full UV lamp so that I can, dry my full hand at one time. But overall, they turned out cute. I will be continuing to do my nails at home, but my pedicure, I'm going to let the shop handle that.
Tasha, you mind refreshing your recording piece on your side? It mentioned on our side.
Can I say back, 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 back to the Daughtrs? That is my girl. There are some lessons that the Lord has taught me from my previous seasons that has carried me in my current season. The first lesson is that you are already in your promised land. And just because you see warfare, that does not mean that you are not living in an answered prayer. The Lord put me in remembrance of the children of Israel when they entered their promised land. The very first assignment that they had was to take territory. They had to go to war. Proverbs 14:4 says, "Where no oxen are, the trial is clean, but much increase comes by the strength of an ox." My Bible gives the revelation, where there is no progress, there are no problems. Some disturbances is necessary for growth and accomplishment to occur. Sometimes disturbances are necessary for you to step outside of your comfort zone. They're necessary for you to take territory. They're necessary for you to grow.